All right, my loves, welcome back to Simone C's. I am back at it with another energetic tap in, and this is going to be an SOS message. I've already expressed my downloads on TikTok, so I'm just going to get right on into this message. I want to first see what signs we could possibly be dealing with, so I'm going to get those out first. Then I'm going to get the cards the Spirit has drawn me to as a part of a descriptive energy here, and then we're gonna get into the full gist of this message. So I've been getting a lot about trafficking energy, okay? Again, a lot that has to do with law enforcement and legal multiple languages or language barriers could be very significant. So I'm going to go ahead and tap into this energy, okay? Let's see who this message is for. Whoever needs this message, I ask that you please take this message, only what it applies to your situation, and leave the rest, okay? Who are we dealing with here, Spirit? Leo energy. Taurus at the bottom of the deck. Leo and Taurus. Okay, so we have a Leo and a Taurus energy heavy, and water energy, okay? Water is representative of emotions, okay? Pisces energy and Jupiter energy, okay? Good fortune. Somebody could be very emotional right now. Water is definitely representative of emotions, okay? The energy that I got was at the bottom of this deck. After I cleansed all my decks, I was drawn to this top deck energy. So something could be about the top deck of a ship, a boat. I'm getting like cruise ships or yachts, okay? But something could definitely be about the top deck, okay? But on the top of my deck is alive, okay? Alive. Now this is definitely, again, having to do with some type of human trafficking energy, because I got a heavy energy on White Chicks, where the scene where I believe it was the Vanderbilt sisters, they had been moved to the hotel room where they were being kidnapped, okay? Mountains could be significant. They were being kidnapped and they were being moved to the rooms, but they saw themselves when they were in the Hamptons, they saw themselves on TV. And they were excited at first until they realized, you know, we've been cloned, okay? So a lot about kidnapping, because in that movie, the girls were going to be kidnapped and held for ransom because of somebody else's lack of funding. Something could definitely be about a beach and the mountains, okay? I got a lot of Germany energy, Slovakia, because the word that they showed me was a German word called it's pronounced Sprachgefühl. And I'm going to give you the definition of that word again. Feeling for the natural idiom of a language. And I got somebody who speaks multiple languages. And the name Calvin is going to be very significant. And I also saw the name Daniel. Somebody could be Japanese. Also something about flip phones, burner phones. Okay, shout out to WYNTK. Buffalo, Toronto Public Media. Again, the name Tom. Somebody hiding in the back of a van with chloroform. Okay, something about camping. So somebody could be in the mountains, and this is a stopping point. Okay, so it's going from the beach to the mountains. Something about camping out in the mountains or in the woods. Okay, and that's I'm seeing where it's like a meeting point until they get to the next place, okay? So they can hide out. Somebody can speak several languages. There's definitely destiny swapping energy that's heavily present in this energy right now, and that's when I started seeing the kidnapping energy, the trafficking energy, and then the white chicks energy on the movie with the Wayans, okay? Somebody could drive an Aston Martin. There could be something about a car breaking down, something about Vegas. I saw something about strangulation and something about the voice box being crushed. Again, Germany. And then aegis, the protection, backing, or support of a particular person or organization, okay? And I also got Athens, okay, with Athena and Athens, okay? But also Roman, something about Rome, okay? Roman counterparts, because when I looked up aegis, and that again is the protection, backing, or support of a particular person or organization in classical art and mythology. So something could definitely be about art. An attribute of Zeus and Athena, or their Roman counterparts Jupiter and Minerva, usually represented as a goat skin shield, okay? And then again, a lot of like that goat energy, you know how the mountain goats and shit, okay? So somebody could be somewhere where mountain goats are heavily prevalent or heavily populated in that area, okay? So let's get into this energy here. Spirit, I'm going to get into some true crime energy. We're going to get some Lenormand energy. I'm going to get into these descriptions, and we're going to tap into this energy and see what's going on, okay? I got the end of a tough cycle approaches with the full moon in Capricorn energy. Well, let's get into it, Spirit. Show me clearly what you need me to see so that we can tap into this energy. Off top, I got the Six of Cups energy, so this could be past energy. Spouse or a partner. You see how this skiing, okay? Also got something about Aspen, okay? I'm seeing Dumb and Dumber. Somebody could have a very wealthy background. They could travel a lot. Skiing, ski resorts, okay? The Alps, snow, okay? Something about the Alps. Take it as it applies, okay? This is a crime of passion, okay? Somebody could have avoided court. Somebody could be in law enforcement. Got a lot of law enforcement energy with that aegis energy. They could be protected by it's an organized crime. They could be protected by a group or a legal group with that aegis energy. Okay, this person did not commit suicide. This was a part of an organized crime, a crime of passion. A couple could have been involved in this, okay? A couple could have organized this, and this could be this Leo and Taurus couple, okay? Somebody could be 52, okay? Have a lot of Mars energy. The masculine could be a Taurus. Okay. The Leo could be a feminine. Anything else, Spirit? There could be a Pisces energy. Which could be representative of this water energy. Okay, thank you, Spirit. There could have been something that took place at a party. After the party is the after party, and after the party is the hotel lobby, and okay. So an after party in the hotel lobby, a lot of Vegas energy. Again, With that top deck energy, I'm also getting like cruise line. I'm also getting like yacht parties, okay? There could have been some type of man-made disaster, okay? Somebody could be in prison for this, okay? Yeah, something could be about a desert, or somebody could be deserted, okay? And the neighborhood is in reverse. So somebody could have moved out of a neighborhood. This could be something to do with neighbors. She was a girl next door. She's a girl next door. The girl next door. Yep, like I said, there's definitely got to do with something about the top deck of a boat or a yacht, okay? All right, Spirit, let's get into this energy the Spirit showed me, okay? These are the cards that as I was cleaning my decks, I dropped my my box of cards, and all of these flipped over. Out of all the cards, these were the ones the Spirit showed me. All money ain't good money. Somebody could be African American, okay? I got double edge, and it gave me double-edged sword, but chancy, okay? Somebody could be something about taking chances, okay? It seems the other Pokemon's efforts to take its delicious, nutritious egg away from it caused Chansey to get faster at fleeing. So again, I get somebody fleed, somebody ran away. Somebody could have been pregnant as well. This could have been due to some bad energy, okay? Somebody could have been not an energetic match, trying to flee. All money ain't good money, okay? Somebody could be just trying to get away. Heavy on the trafficking energy, okay? Somebody could have been an adolescent, okay, when this took place. Could have had it been due to some karmic family and friends energy. Somebody's best friend could be very significant in this, okay? And there's a lot of conflict here, okay? There's some conflict of people who were arguing and planning some type of execution here, okay? Planning and execution. A poor choice. Some misunderstandings. This could be this best friend energy, okay? Then I got machina unclaspare, okay? This is a Yu-Gi-Oh trading card. This is what's giving me that Japan energy, okay? Something about a special summons. A 4-star hotel. This is dark energy, okay? There's the communication that's coming from this person. I feel like this is an energy. They're giving you some encouragement. They're communicating with you to encourage you in regard to a new opportunity, okay? So we're going to get the underlying energy here. It's saying seek knowledge, okay? Archangel Gabriel, this is going to be a messenger of creativity and hope, okay? So Archangel Gabriel is here. Throat chakra energy, okay? Within the friendship, okay, so this could be a best friend, okay? This could have been somebody's best friend. I don't know what I ever do without you from the beginning to the end. I know there's one thing that never changes. So I call you my best friend through the good times and the bad ones, whether I lose or if I win. Yeah. through the good times and the bad, this best friend is encouraging you, okay? They're giving you a message of creativity and hope, and they're telling you not to be afraid to fly solo. But they're also trying to explain to you what happened to them, okay? So I don't know if somebody's conflicted or in grieving right now, because that was the energy from this morning. I was reminiscing and I ran across an old video of my grandfather, and you know, it brought up some reminiscent energies of the last time that I saw him, okay? When he was in, you know, somewhat good health, okay? It was nearing the end of his life, but it was when he was still aware, you know. Okay? Peacock energy, raise your standards, okay? This person is telling you to raise your standards, okay? They want you to raise your standards. What is another message that you have for this person? I don't know why they wanted me to get right into it, but they also want to explain what happened to them, okay? Something was forbidden. They could have gave into pleasure, and they're saying that all money wasn't good money, okay? They want you to face your fears. Archangel Gabriel is out here, so I'm going to leave it, okay? I'm going to leave Archangel Gabriel out, okay? They want you to face your fears and invite serendipity. Something could be about horses, horseback riding. Something could be about being stable as well, because I'm seeing the word stable, okay? With this unicorn energy, I feel like this is somebody who's very special. This is Virgo energy, okay? Illusions and embrace the truth. They want you to embrace the truth that's surrounding this energy, okay? And you see this law enforcement official in the back. Something could be significant about law enforcement, okay? But they want you to know what happened. Their spouse or partner committed a crime of passion. This was an organized crime, so it was could be or you could be this person's spouse or partner. This person was involved in a crime of passion. It was an organized crime that could have been due to a couple, okay? A couple did this, okay? And this happened to them following a party or during a party, okay? There's a lot of illusions that have been placed around this situation. Don't believe the hype. That's why I'm here. Okay? Something could have been 2002. Yeah, 7 deadly sins. I knew this card was going to come out, Spirit. Thank you for the confirmation. Humanity's destructive traits, okay? Leo and Taurus energy. Now, I don't know if you are one of these people, or this could be this couple, okay? I'm going to put this a couple on this Leo and Taurus energy. These people committed the 7 deadly sins. All 7 of them, okay? They've committed all 7 deadly acts of sin, okay? These could be somebody who is from the neighborhood. They live around these persons. You guys could have been neighborhood best friends, grew up in the same neighborhood or some shit like that, okay? They want you to blaze your own trail, okay? And get out of this depressive energy. Take steps toward positive change. Coming. Summon courage and self-confidence. So the seasoning spice coming could be significant, okay? I feel like with this dagger, something could be significant about a dagger, okay? Karmic family and friends could be involved. These could be somebody's parents, or somebody could have had a karmic family, okay, that deserted them, or they could have been deserted by this karmic family, this couple. A lot of bad energy surrounding this, okay? Somebody could have also hacked somebody's devices, okay? They want you to listen to your intuitive feelings. Listen to your gut. Okay, give me more energy on this spouse, partner energy. Tell me more about this spouse or partner. Coffee date energy is in reverse at the bottom of the deck. meeting, dating multiple people, discussions, planning, meeting up. I'm hearing Carl Thomas, I wish I never met her. They're telling you something about all money not being good money. Something could have to do with computers, phones. Again, I've been getting a lot of burner phone energy. 2020 could be significant. Yeah, somebody took a risk, okay? The spouse or partner taking the risk, poker face, not showing feelings, and rolling the dice. Okay, give me one on crime. Yeah, dating is in reverse. Something about a breakup or an ending. Okay, dating sites, hooking up, seeing someone, one night stands. I'm getting a lot of dating site energy. Okay, somebody could have met somebody online. Give me one for this crime and passion, please. I heard you can't save everybody. Pursuit, okay, in reverse. Chasing, persistence, hunting down, and resilience. With this crime of passion energy, we're going to get more on that pursuit energy. Here we go. Thank you. Single in reverse. Independent, freedom from attachment, available to date. A suitor. I'm hearing offline. I heard not so fast. Something about not being able to get away from this person. What is this organized crime energy? See how she laid out? She looked like she on a beach. You saw that beach energy earlier, okay? And I did see a bikini, because listen, before I tapped in, Flashing Lights by Kanye West played, and they wanted me to watch the video of the person being in the trunk of the car in the middle of nowhere. It was the nighttime. Something about a shovel. She had a shovel, okay? The lady had a shovel. What is this organized crime, spirit? A proposal? Commitment offer, asking out, taking to the next level. So this is that organized crime energy and that trafficking energy. And the energy, because I've been watching Beauty and something about the color blue. Beauty in Black was very, very significant about organized crime, right? And how the police officer was pimping out the girls, okay? So something could be very significant about somebody pimping out girls or offering them to it's like giving that blink twice energy again. Like offering them to come hang out, okay? Asking this person out, meet up. This could have to do with technology. Yeah, completely done energy. Moving on, ending cycles, lessons learned, and coming full circle. Somebody could have invited somebody to a trip. It could have been very cold, okay? They were very mad because somebody was moving on, okay? Deja vu in reverse, okay? Deja vu here in town is a strip club, okay? So I'm definitely getting that energy of falling on party. There's history. This happened in the past, repeated patterns, okay? This happened in the past, okay? Ravenous energy. Yeah, this is giving that call girl kind of energy, okay? Being forced into submission when it comes to trafficking. Again, being pimped out, okay? Uncontrollable desires, appetite for sex, insatiable hunger for pleasure, okay? And blind here, okay? Somebody was blind to this, okay? This giving that Two of Swords energy. Searching for answers, blinded to the truth, watching you online and wanting to know. So again, somebody could have been watching somebody online, okay? Now I'm going to get one more on this party. Yeah, look at how this person is watching this person online in this perversion energy, okay? So being trafficked, being watched online. I'm getting a lot of online dating, okay? Like the Tinders or just, you know, how you slide in somebody's DMs and you want to fly them out, okay? I never thought, okay. I know you love to show off, but I never thought that you would take it this far. But what do I know? Flashing lights. What do I know? So warnings, okay? Something could be about being invited on a trip, on a boat, okay? To a party on a boat. There's something about a tunnel, okay? I heard the tunnel of love, and yeah, I just saw fraud, okay? Debit card energy, okay? Yeah, debt, okay? Somebody could be in debt. There's something about a lot of credit cards, okay? Something about a lot of credit cards, okay? Or organized crime committed by a group of people, and you know that's a cult or 3 or more are gathered. This person could be missing, okay? They did not commit suicide, okay? They were unalived, okay? It could have been some type of a marriage or a wedding, okay? That had to do with greed, so marrying for money or marrying somebody, again, that false marriage energy, okay? Crime of passion, let's get this, okay? This could be the person that they got involved with, the type of energy, okay? Something could have happened in the month of March. Tell me more, Spirit. A foster parent could have been involved here, okay? Also seen something about poetry. As I was watching a film, there was a professor of literature and she taught poetry, okay? Something about poetry and a foster parent. These could be foster parents here, okay? So again, that child protective services kind of energy, or where you get involved with, you know, foster parents being involved with CPS and all this trafficking energy, okay? Trying to keep someone stuck, okay? Don't be manipulated. No more manipulation, okay? This is the end of their manipulation. Somebody was doing this on the down low, okay? This cult energy. Under the radar is what I'm hearing, okay? Thank you. They want you to know that your children are safe, okay? For whoever needs to hear it, thank you. There could have been a wife and a girlfriend involved, okay? Several people involved. Something about a misdiagnosis, okay? Somebody could have been very, you had a wife and a girlfriend involved in this situation with them, okay? Something about a dream invasions, okay? Somebody could have freckles as well. This person could have been very rebellious, okay? Somebody could have a BBL or had body work done, okay? Pushing boundaries. They got involved with a Pied Piper. They were lured into doing something, okay? Somebody was buried, okay? Buried alive. And like I said, on the flashing lights video, I believe that was Kanye in the trunk, but the girl had a shovel, okay? Take it and flip the roles as it applies. Somebody did not want to release some soul ties. So this could have been somebody's mistress with this wife and a girlfriend. Okay? Somebody could have been in hospice, or somebody could have been a caregiver. I saw caregiver energy, okay? Somebody's father-in-law who was spying and stalking somebody. This girl could have been African-American. This man could have been in middle ages, 40s to 60s, okay? Spying and stalking somebody. Somebody could have red hair, okay? It was a group effort. A group of middle-aged people could be involved. Somebody's accountant is involved, okay? Somebody could have been in a coma. Somebody with straight hair, okay? Powerful person. A Cancer energy, okay? Something about winning a court case as well. Somebody about, it could be a court official, okay? That's all that beauty and black energy. Somebody could be unhappy, okay? You could be whole and happy with all your chakras in balance, okay? They want you to remain in high vibrational energy. They just need you to know this, okay? Somebody couldn't talk because they were in a coma, or they can't talk because they're in a coma. This person is straight here. Somebody could be alive. They're just missing. They want you to turn your pain into power, okay? To leave something, okay? Somebody could be facing jail time. Silenced. I'm hearing NDA energy again. Somebody could have short hair or a bob, okay? Somebody wears contacts. There could also be a jeweler involved and somebody's aunt, okay? So let's see here. Let me get the Kipper deck and see who we're dealing with. Give me more details on this situation when it comes to this couple. What's going on with this couple, Spirit? This couple could be facing jail time. My ears starting to ring. What's going on with this couple who's facing jail time? For this underground organized crime stuff they got on the down low. Yeah. In the past, somebody could have received some unexpected income, this couple, or they received payment for something. Okay. To get out of jail, they could have paid somebody to get out of a prison, this couple. Okay. With the time in reverse, so they wouldn't be facing no time, okay? This could have been in the past, okay? The Eight of Wands, this is to remove some type of blockages, okay? There could have been some type of blockages here, okay? There's these mountains energy again. There's some communication, okay? Something rapid taking place. I feel like something's going to be removed, or some blockages are going to be removed in the future. Because somebody made the wrong choice. They went in the wrong direction here. With that Queen of Pentacles reversed here. All money ain't good money, okay? Somebody could have went to court, okay? And told the court something. And it has to do with somebody being in poverty. 1937, the year 1937 could be very significant. Okay? Yeah, somebody was unstable. So somebody could have went to the courts and told somebody was unstable. Okay? They made bad choices in order to block somebody from receiving something. Yeah, it was a lot of gossip. Okay? A lot of gossip, a lot of communication with the courts. Yeah, a lot of meetings here with the Eight of Swords energy. Somebody could have met up with law enforcement, okay? In 2015, this could have been taking place. There was a lot of burdens, okay? I heard a burden of proof as well. There's some type of meeting. The bear represents the mother energy. Okay? So that something wouldn't be changed, okay? So with somebody, it's like not being moved, okay? 2015. So something wouldn't have to change, or somebody wouldn't have to change their occupation, okay? A divine feminine could be involved here, or significant here. A feminine energy. Yeah. There's a family energy here. A loyalty to somebody's family. I feel like 2018 could be significant as well. Or something about being 18. This card represents loyalty. And the Ten of Cups represents family. A dog could be significant. Something was not going to change until 2018. Or they were stuck in a situation until they turned 18. Somebody was wishing a lot of ill on somebody, okay? Something that didn't go well or didn't end well. Page of Cups energy with this two swans in reverse. So I'm getting like somebody about not having any love or some type of a couple here. The Page of Cups represents apologies, like heartfelt messages. There was no love in this situation, okay? Yeah, it wasn't regarding love. Something happened because of money. Their focus was to get some income here. I feel like there's some illusions that are going to be lifted regarding this family energy. This is definitely regarding with this family tree. This is that reflection of as above, so below energy. With this roots, okay? Something about not being grounded. I'm getting like punishment. Or uprooted. Yeah. Okay. Ten of Swords energy. With this boat energy. See how these people are all on this boat, on this ship? Okay? Somebody was being investigated. Somebody didn't want somebody to travel. There's definitely something about not being able to get to court. Somebody could think of think this mature man is dead, okay? Because I got mature man with the death energy, okay? And then the thoughts. Okay? With child in reverse, this person is not innocent, okay? Somebody could be appearing to be innocent. Or somebody could have said somebody wasn't innocent. I'm getting something about child support as well. Or like, you know how you get money for foster children? Okay? Or not being able to leave because they weren't 18 yet. So I'm getting like how people get emancipated when they're younger. They were stuck until they were 18, or they couldn't leave until they were 18. This could have to do with this foster family, okay? Or this couple. Tell me more about this couple. A King of Cups here, okay? In reverse. Manipulative, moody, repressed, withdrawn, focused on inner feelings, emotionally unavailable. There could have been a King of Cups energy who was very emotionally withdrawn here with that Page of Cups reverse energy, kind of unapologetic. There is going to be the end of a chapter, okay? The end of a tough cycle is coming when it comes to this, okay? And this is also about traveling. Okay? This is Aquarius, Leo. So this Leo energy could have been a traveler. Very successful. Pride comes before the fall. With the Six of Wands in reverse, this person was very arrogant. This person's a show-off, okay? Very self-centered. King of Cups reverse. This could be one of this Leo or Taurus, okay? I'm getting Leo energy. No, this is a Taurus. A show-off. Very arrogant. Yeah, the Lover's energy. Deep emotional cleanse with the lunar eclipse. Something about 3 months, okay? Yeah, it was like with this 15 energy, somebody could have had 3 months to go till they turned 18. And I feel like this person didn't want them to leave. They could have been messing with this person. This man could have been messing around with this young person. This foster man. And I feel like they probably had 3 months until they was able to leave. And he did something. He blocked it. Thank you, Spirit. They was in their final steps, okay? It was like the final stretch for them to be able to be independent from this. He didn't want her to leave. Thank you, Spirit. You keep hearing that knocking? I hear it. Thank you, Spirit. Temperance is a challenge. A union of opposites. I feel like it was a challenge to be at peace with this person. With these emotional energy. Somebody was trying to be patient. It was very hard to be patient in this situation. Somebody was losing patience here. Somebody could have Saturn and Sagittarius or Jupiter. Yeah, there was a lot of trouble here with the Six of Sword energy. Trouble ahead in reverse. Not being able to travel. Okay? And the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, but they weren't able to leave this unstable situation. Okay? Taurus energy. They were very greedy, and this person kept them under a microscope. Okay? They could have used their money a lot too. Greedy energy with the Ace of Coins reverse, this Taurus. Very manipulative in using their money. That's what caused this person's death, okay? Yeah, with this shield. But now that we're in this autumn here, by the autumn equinox, there's going to be a change, okay? In the fall, something's going to be changing. Somebody's in regret in their head a lot. This could be this person in this Taurus energy. There could have been a lot of, there could be some guilt here too. I feel like somebody was trying to change and this person told them no. This person has unresolved issues, or this could be you in this energy and a lot of regret. Queen of Swords in their head a lot. Mentally strong. This person could have been very mentally strong or was trying to be. Or this could be you. Here, I'm getting a lot of Aquarius energy, okay? Yeah, there's a tower. Somebody couldn't avoid this tower. Or somebody could be in their head now because they're not going to be able to avoid this tower because now the truth is out. Card fell under the table too. The Ace of Cups. Thank you. This person is happy because now the truth is out. The Sun is in just have fun energy. I heard old girls just wanna have fun. Playful, very authentic. But the Sun in reverse is like this person couldn't be. Their innocence was taken, okay? Leo energy. Somebody could have been very unhappy. Something about giving somebody a permission slip. So I'm seeing, you know the energy when you have, what movie was that where they gave up, I think it is called permission slip, when the husband and the wife would give each other permission slips to go do what they wanted to do. So this could have been like swingers. Yeah, High Priestess energy here, okay? In reverse. Suppressed intuition and secrets. This is something that was kept in the dark, okay? That this person had a wife and a girlfriend. This risky person. There was some secrets, a lot of missing information when it came to this. Page of Swords energy, okay? Some type of secret communication here. There's also some type of secret film or pictures, okay? This man has a camera. This could be something about a photographer. You know how they take pictures? Somebody could be hiding some pictures. Thank you. It's a fly that just flew past me. They're hiding pictures. They're hiding photos. Monitoring spirits. So there's somebody who's monitoring this person. Like there's film. Somebody has pictures. So now I'm seeing, okay, you know the man that was luring those young girls to his house on Joe? And he had hella photos locked away in the secret room? An album? Anything else, Spirit? 9 of Cups energy. Ooh. You see this? This how that man with them glasses, wearing hats all the time? She's an angel in the background. You see these people getting together? Now it's giving me fucking Blink Twice. The man in the hat. Christian Slater. Remember Christian Slater on Blink Twice was wearing that hat all the time? When they went to the island, he always had that hat on. And that pinky was missing. Or his finger was missing. These people could have partied all the time. And this gives me this angel here in the background was partying with them. This is this couple here, okay? I don't know how angels in the outfield came up, okay? Hierophant in reverse. Alternative lifestyle. Thank you, Spirit. This person has an alternative lifestyle. This girl looks like an angel in the back, okay? This couple. That's the secret. That's what's being held back, okay? They were being held back by this couple. They were very restricted, okay? I'm hearing like held hostage, okay? Minimalism here. Release materialism. Oh, this couple. This couple was very materialistic. Okay? And look at this man. Remember I showed you this man with the thing behind his back? This is how he appears. This is how it looks, okay? This is how he really was. Okay, so that's what happened, okay? So they want you to release your burdens or the fear of guilt. Something that you couldn't have prevented in this situation. But they also want to let whoever needs to know what happened to them. That's what happened. Don't blame yourself. And I'm hearing my cousin, Lady K. Don't blame me. Blame your nigga. Don't blame me. Blame your nigga, not me. No, don't blame me. Blame your nigga. Okay? So this woman, this foster mother, could have been the type of individual who would blame the female. She blamed her for her husband's sick, perverted behavior. She would blame, victim blaming, okay? Victim blaming and victim shaming. Blaming the victim and not the person who's responsible. Not the perpetrator. The person who is in this perverted energy, okay? So that's the missing information here. Is there anything else? Are we clear? Is that enough, Spirit? No. You're going in the right direction. What is this? Thank you. Listen. Yes. Okay. Is there anything else you want me to say here? As we close this out, there's the meeting, okay? Something about a couple, a grandparent, some older people. Now, this couple could be old now. Okay? There's some type of meeting here. Now, this looks like the same man in prison. This couple could be old now. They could be older now. This person is giving trafficking, okay? It wasn't an accident. It was for money. Okay. Now what is that? It's like, yeah, something's gonna be moving forward now with this Archangel Gabriel. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Something that they couldn't clean up, okay? A broken machine or machine traveling. Hiking, something about the woods, okay? You have resilience, okay? Rise above tribulations. Get ready for positive change. This is a message of creativity and hope. Cherish their memories, okay? I tip my 40 to his memories. And don't worry, be happy. Take a drink and start to think, okay? Confrontation. They want you to pick your battles wisely. Somebody could be very conflicted about something. Okay? Live life to the fullest and express your sensuality. Okay? Damn. They want you to gain the courage. Okay? Have the eye of the tiger. Something could be about tiger's eye. Tiger's eye. Don't worry, be happy. They're communicating with you to not worry and be happy. To take a leap of faith, okay? Moving forward, go for it. They want you to go for it, okay? When it's some type of endeavor or a new opportunity, go for it. And don't be afraid to fly solo, okay? Damn. There could be something about animal bonds, but this is telepathic communication as well. You could have something going on with animals. And they want you to invite magic in. You are in alignment to go where you need to go. You got good fortune, okay? The only person you should compete with is yourself. So you need to get self-courage and confidence and take a step towards positive change, okay? With the dragon, yeah, discover your courage. This is about taming that beast, okay? Riding the dragon. I got Game of Thrones energy. You could be watching Game of Thrones. Daenerys Targaryen could be significant. Okay? And they want you to begin your new life. So if you're this person's spouse or something's going on with this person, okay? Or you got something going on where you like somebody or you want to marry somebody, to say go for it. Okay? And know that your children are protected, okay? Get some sleep. Thank you. And that's the enlightenment that you needed. So that's the message. I'm going to send you guys love, peace, light, and prosperity. And I hope that this provided what it needed for whoever needs it. I ask that, you know, whoever receives this message, take it with love and compassion and knowing that it's time for you to step out of your comfort zone, okay? Don't worry, because you're going in the right direction. So if you had second thoughts about embarking on a new opportunity, they want you to go for it. Your spirit guide wants you to go for it. They're your spirit guide now, okay? So that's the message. And for whoever needed who in regard to this crime that was taking place here, that's it, okay? It was an organized crime by this couple. Okay? So that's the message. And I will be back with another one because the Lord is going to see it fit.